Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Rebecca. Today I have my December bullet journal set up. It's the last month of 2024. I'm not going to lie, I am so ready for a fresh start in 2025. I'm sure it's going to be another year of ups and downs, but you know what? We're going to stay positive, okay? And obviously Opal and Jasper had to help me. You can see Opal's little foot there. But I decided to kind of go for like a Christmas bar drinks kind of vibe. So on the front, I'm not sure what they called this. I think a snow globe cocktail. I saw it on TikTok last year and it has once again been all over my feed. Basically, you take a like rosemary stem and you freeze it with like cranberries and water at the bottom of the drink. And then if you want a mocktail version, you just add a flavored sparkling water. And if you want a cocktail version, you add Prosecco or I assume any other kind of sparkling wine, champagne situation. So yeah, I thought this was cute for a theme. I'm not even that into like cocktails and drinking, but they always look so cute. So that's the aesthetic we're going for. And I'm just using a Faber-Castell marker, dual tip marker to do all the lettering. I am terrible at cursive. I feel like my pencil sketch of the December here looked a lot better than how it turned out with the red, but we are just going for it. And I tried to use this, the retractable white gel pen, but I think the watercolor wasn't fully dry, so it didn't quite turn out. So I did go back and fix that later on. So yeah, that's why you couldn't really see the white showing up on there. But for the monthly calendar, I did want to do a full calendar with a big box for each day, just so I would have plenty of space to write things down. December is by far one of the busiest months of the year. It's definitely the busiest month at work. It's the most running around trying to do things to get ready for the holidays. And I just wanted everything to be able to be laid out where I could see it clearly and just have no confusion about what day things are happening. Because people are trying to plan events and craziness happens during the holidays. But yeah, on this page, I'm doing pretty much all of these drinks I either found on TikTok or on Pinterest. So this one was called the Grinch cocktail, or no, Grinch mimosa, sorry. So basically they have the blue stuff on the bottom, and then when you add the orange juice to it, it turns like a Grinch green color. And I just thought it was super cute and obviously very, very Christmassy. And then with the little addition of a little strawberry on top, it's like a perfect little red and green moment. Yeah, I thought it was really cute. Once again, coloring in the title that bright red color. And then I'm going to go in with a bright green to do the numbers for all the days throughout the month. It's the same green that I used to write Grinch at the bottom. So very bright Grinchy green. It's not exactly what I would consider a Christmas green. I think of as a little darker, but we're kind of going for bright and cheerful. And I'm just writing a few of the holidays down there just so we can get it started. Once again, trying to add white and it not really working out because I am too impatient. Just let everything dry before you try to add highlights to it. I don't know why I haven't learned that yet. Anyways, moving on to the next page now is my habit tracker and then just a little quote page. So I have only added reading and workouts. I'm trying to limit the things I am tracking, but I do want to do a third one. So let me know what my third habit should be. I was tracking like vitamins, but I've gotten pretty into a routine of taking those at this point, so I don't feel like I necessarily need to track it. But if there's another like healthy habit that I could stick to easily throughout the holidays, or even something to like challenge myself a little bit, let me know your ideas. And then I'm just once again using that red. Red is my favorite color, so I kind of heavily leaned into the red. And I forgot to say, I'm also using my Koi watercolor palette for everything else as well, and I'm just mixing colors to fit whatever vibe I am going for that page. So here I just have a little quote that says "looking like a snack," and this is for the gingerbread martini, and all the pictures of gingerbread martinis just looked so cute. They had these little gingerbread men sticking out of all this whipped cream, and it just looks so good. I just want to eat the cookies, honestly. I'm definitely going to be making some holiday cookies. I think my favorite holiday cookies though are probably like the peanut butter blossoms, or even just a good old-fashioned frosted sugar cookie. Love those. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite holiday cookie, or even just like snack food in general is. I would love to know. And I'm just, once again, using the watercolors. For looking like a snack, I did end up coloring it in with the markers rather than watercolors. I wanted the titles to be like very bright and solid colors, and then everything else to look a little more like faded watercolor. I'm not sure what to describe the vibe watercolors give off, but it's a different vibe than coloring in something with a solid marker, if you know what I mean. So that's kind of what I was thinking. And then I do go back and add white highlights to everything and the gingerbread man once I figure out that I have to use one once it's dry. And I ended up using one that had a thicker point to it so that it would really show up on everything. And I stuck to just darker, kind of moodier colors for the reading and workout trackers. Tried to stick with red and green, and also added that little pop of blue in there. And I have been kind of incorporating blue into the like glasses. Here I am finally going back and adding those highlights I was talking about. And I think I even went in again once the camera was turned off and added a few more highlights as well. Moving on to the next page is gifting. I wanted to make sure I had a way to keep track of all the gifts that I needed to buy, and I decided to make it pretty much a full 2-page spread minus the peppermint mudslide drink over here. And I just made a tag that'll be for each person that I have to buy gifts for, and then I have plenty of space to write what I need to get them and check off once it's wrapped and ready to go. So yeah, I have like 2 Secret Santa, to mom and dad, to my fiance, all that fun stuff. And throughout this setup, I have been using the Sakura Pigma Micron pens that I got for my Inktober Art Snacks box, the one I got for the ink challenge for the month. So yeah, trying to really kind of use those up because they are not one of my favorites. So it's kind of funny, they're not one of my favorites, so I'm trying to use them more so that they don't go to waste. But yeah, just using those and outlining everything with, I think it was the 10, and then some of the smaller details I was doing with the 5.1. And I'm sorry if the lighting is a little weird in this one. This time of year, it is dark by the time I get home from work, and it's going to be like that until probably April or whenever the time changes again. So you're just gonna kind of have to bear with me. I did my best trying to make the lights in my apartment bright enough so that it looked okay, but I feel like it's still not quite giving an accurate representation of the colors. I'll see what I can do as far as fiddling around with color correction, but I think there's just no hope for it this time of year, so I do apologize for that. And I'm just using my watercolors to color in everything else. I thought this peppermint mudslide looked super cute. And then I also wanted to include a playlist page. Normally I don't do this many variety of like pages before my weekly spreads, but I always like to do more during the holidays. It's just fun to look back on, and there's frankly a lot more things to keep track of. And I wanted to give you guys some ideas if you are looking for like holiday spreads to do. So we're keeping track of a playlist. The first one, I think I messed up the direction of the arrows, and I don't know why I struggled so hard to make these boxes. But yeah, I'll just fill out these songs that I've been loving to listen to this holiday season. I haven't like full on started to listen to Christmas songs yet. I will wait until after Thanksgiving for that. But I did add Isn't New Year's Yet by Sabrina Carpenter. I love her Christmas EP. Definitely give it a listen if you didn't last year. It is such a fun little holiday EP. Definitely recommend, especially since she's kind of blown up over the past year. So yeah, give it a listen to. I'm sure it'll be number one on a lot of people's Christmas playlists this year. And then for the page next to that, I'm doing a Christmas bucket list. I didn't write anything down yet, but I'll put things like baking cookies and decorating the Christmas tree, all sorts of just fun little activities that I want to do this holiday season. And then here is the flip through for my weeklies. I'm just going to kind of do a rolling weekly as I see fit. There's the kitty again. He loves helping. But yeah, that's about it for this setup. Let me know what you think and what your plans are for the month of December, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!